Imagine a world where bone-crushing hits redefine game, where a single tackle can shift the course of history. Football's legacy echoes with those monumental collisions, the hits that made us wins, cheer, and debate. From Taylor's thunderous takedown to Reed's unyielding force, these moments sculpted the gridiron's story. Join us as we dive deep into the seismic impact of these colossal hits, exploring their controversy, their game-changing power, and the lasting imprint they've left on football. Welcome to the hard-hitting legacy, biggest football hits ever. In a clash between the Washington Redskins and the Buffalo Bills on November 19, 2006, tensions ran high at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. With the Bills ahead 13-6 in the third quarter, the Redskins punted from their 34-yard line. Brian "Shan" Taylor, the Redskins' free safety, soared in with a bone-shaking hit that left Moorman unconscious and the ball loose. The Redskins seized the fumble, seemed to invigorate the Redskins, propelling them to two fourth-quarter touchdowns and a victorious 25-13 finish. Regarded as one of the NFL's fiercest hits, Taylor's blow to Moorman remains intensely debated. Its legality remains uncertain, but its impact on the game was undeniably seismic. For Taylor, this defining moment etched itself into his career's legacy, a testament to the immense power and ferocity witnessed on NFL fields, a reminder of the game's raw intensity. In a heart-pounding AFC playoff clash on December 23, 1972, the Steelers and Raiders locked horns. In the heat of a playoff battle, Calvin Johnson leaps for a pass, aiming to outmaneuver Charles Tillman, the Chicago Bears' relentless cornerback. But Tillman's grip tightens, seizing Johnson's jersey before he launches him skyward, crashing down hard. The impact sidelines Johnson. Ed Reed versus Ray Rice was a hard hit that occurred during an NFL game between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers on October 2, 2011. Reed, a safety for the Ravens, laid a devastating blow on Rice, a stunning back for the Steelers. The hit was so hard that it knocked Rice out of the game and sent him to the hospital with a concussion. Reed was not flagged for the hit, but it is still considered to be one of the most violent in NFL history. The hit occurred in the third quarter of the game, with the Steelers leading 10-3. Rice was running the ball out of the backfield when he was met by Reed, who launched himself into the air and hit Rice in the head and neck area. The hit was so hard that it knocked Rice helmetless and sent him tumbling to the ground. Rice was immediately taken to the locker room and was later ruled out of the game. The hit was replayed numerous times on television and sparked a debate about the level of violence in the NFL. Some people defended the hit, saying that it was a clean play and that Reed was just doing his job. Others criticized the hit, saying that it was reckless and unnecessary. The NFL did not take any disciplinary action against Reed for the hit. However, the league did make changes to its rules in the following off-season in an effort to reduce the number of concussions. The Ed Reed versus Ray Rice hit was a turning point in the NFL's discussion about player safety. The hit led to increased scrutiny of the league's concussion protocol and a greater awareness of the long-term health risks associated with head trauma. The NFL has made significant changes to its rules in the years since the hit in an effort to make the game safer, but the issue of player safety remains a top priority for the league. On October 16, 2006, in the second quarter of a game between Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals, Troy Polamalu, a safety for the Steelers, laid a devastating hit on Chris Henry, a wide receiver for the Bengals. The hit was so hard that it knocked Henry unconscious and caused him to suffer a serious spinal cord injury. Henry died from the injuries he sustained in the hit on December 16, 2007. The hit was widely criticized, with many people accusing Polamalu of being reckless and of intentionally trying to hurt Henry. Polamalu was suspended for 4 games after the hit. He has always maintained that he was not trying to hurt Henry and that he was simply playing the game hard. The hit was a turning point in Polamalu's career. He was once known as one of the most feared hitters in the NFL, But after the Henry hit, he became more cautious. He never again had the same level of success that he had before the hit. The hit was also a tragedy for Henry and his family. He was a young man with a bright future, and his death was a senseless loss. The hit is a reminder of the dangers of playing football, and it is a story that will never be forgotten. In a world where football's history is etched with earth-shattering hits, these moments continue to define the game's intensity. From Taylor's jolting takedown to Reed's bone-rattling force, these collisions carve legacies that echo through time. What's your take on these hard-hitting encounters? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're hungry for more gridiron action and intense narratives, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for the next chapter in the adrenaline-pumping world of football. Until then, keep the passion for the game alive, and let's keep the conversation going.